Dear students, in the previous session I taught you about the derivation of the trigonometric functions of 3x, the angle 3x, and we worked out some problems connected with that one. In this session also I am going to work out some problems connected with either 2x or 3x. So, we are going to prove certain result. So, for all the problems, it is the common instruction, prove the following. So, one by one we are going to prove this one. The first problem is 1 plus cos of 2x. You have to prove this one. 1 plus cos of 2x plus sin of 2x divided by 1 minus cos of 2x plus sin of 2x. Sin of 2x should be equal to cot x. Should be equal to cot x. Now, this is the formula. This is the problem. So, I told you when we prove the result, the right hand side we get a hint how to start with the left hand side. We have to prove that it is equal to cot x means somehow we have to get cos in the numerator as common factor, sin x in the denominator as common factor, the remaining terms they should get cancelled. So, cos x by sin x will be equal to cot x. Now, here on the left hand side I have given when they gave you the set of formulae, the fourth and fifth formula, if I remember, 1 plus cos of 2x could be directly written as 2 cos square x. 1 minus cos of 2x could be written as 2 sin square x. That is, rewriting the formula for cos of 2x, we get two more formulae which can be directly utilized. Therefore, on the left hand side, numerator you write it as 2 times cos square x, and for sin of 2x use the formula 2 sin x into cos x. Similarly, for 1 minus cos 2x it is 2 times sin square x, and of course for sin 2x it is the same formula 2 sin x into cos x. Do not cancel this one as it is not correct. Take out the common factor. 2 is a common factor and cos x is a common factor. One cos x has come outside, the other cos x is remaining. Again 2 and cos x have come out, so it is sin x. Now, divided by the denominator, we have got 2 sin x as common factor. So, another sin x is there and another cos x. Now, clearly you see 2 and 2 can be cancelled, cos x plus sin x and sin x plus cos x. What is remaining? Cos x by sin x. What is remaining? It is cos x and divided by sin x. You observe that it is nothing but the right hand side. So, this again can be expected for a 2 mark question. See, one writing the respective multiple angle and taking out the common factor and cancelling and writing the right hand side, we get the other mark for this one, because it is within 2-3 steps now we can get the answer. Usually it is given for a 2 mark question. Okay. Now, let me consider another problem. Here you have to show that cos of 4x is equal to 8 cos to the power 4x minus 8 cos square x plus 1. Sometimes in the place of cos on the right hand side, it can be sin also. 8 sin to the power 4x minus 8 sin square x plus 1. Okay. Now, here when I gave you the formula for the multiple angle 2x, I had said that whatever angle is present on the left hand side, the right hand side would be half of that one. For example, cos of 2x equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. I had explained all these things when I derived the formula. If 2x is there, right hand side would be half. So, that can be applied to any other angle. That is why we teach you only the formula for 2x and 3x. Any higher angle certainly could be expressed using any one of them. Now, 4x, if in the place of 2x I am having 4x. So what should be the right hand side? It is 2 cos square of 2x. Suppose I had given you 6x here, it would be 3x. If I had given you 10x, it would be 5x, like this. Whatever may be the value on the left hand side, the right hand side, the angle would be half of that one. So I am making use of this formula and starting with the left hand side. So on the left hand side, we are having cos of 4x, isn't it? So if you use that formula, because I want everything in terms of cos only. If I want everything in terms of sine, I would have used the other formula 1 minus 2 sine square x. Here I am using 2 cos square x, but 4x is there, half of that could be written as 2x minus 1. Or you can write one more step, 4x could be written as 2 into 2x. Then you can identify with the formula. Now this is 2 into, again you can write one more step, it is cos of 2x the whole square. Better you solve the problem step by step. So 2 into cos of 2x the whole square. Now 4x, we have got 2x here. Use the same formula, same form of the formula for this also, because I want everything in terms of cosine only. So 2 into, right inside the bracket, cos of 2x means it is 2 cos square x minus 1 the whole square minus 1. So far I am using the multiple angle formula. Now look at this one. It is of the form a minus b the whole square. So our high school algebraic formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab. But 2 you write outside. A square, 2 square is 4, cos square whole square means cos to the power 4x. Or if you cannot directly write, you write one more step. Then a square is over plus b square, that is 1 square is 1 minus 2 into a into b. 2 2s are 4 into 1 into cos square is 4 cos square x. And this minus 1 you write outside the bracket. Now remember, all these terms should be multiplied by the number outside. So this would be 2 4s are 8 cos to the power 4x, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8 cos square x. And write that, don't multiply 1 by 2, that is a single term here. Now almost we got the answer here, 8 cos to the power 4x minus 8 cos square x. Now plus 2 minus 1, that would be equal to plus 1. So we got the required answer, which was the right hand side. So if the same problem can also be given as 8 sine to the power 4x minus 8 sine square x plus 1, then also you proceed along the same line, but we use the other formula 1 minus 2 sine square x. Procedure is same, but the formula we will be using would be different, that's all. The next problem is cos of 6x. You have to show that it is 32 cos to the power 6x minus 48 cos to the power 4x plus 18 cos square x minus 1. Now, in the previous problem I took cos of 4x. Now I am taking cos of 6x. First let me write the angle like this, cos of 6x, to write in the standard form so that you can identify easily with the particular formula. Write it as 2 into 3x. Of course directly you can write half of 6x is 3x like that. Better you write one more step. In the previous problem also you could have written that 2 into 2x. Now it is or if you cannot directly write, you take 3x to be equal to some other angle theta. Then the problem is, if you don't write back x now, you will be getting wrong answer. That is why I tell you to keep it as it is. But write in this form, 2 into 3x. In the place of x, cos of 2x formula, we are having in the place of x, it is 3x, that's all. So we have to use the formula cos of 2x. What is cos of 2x? As you know, there are 3 expansion. Since the right hand side contains only the cos function, you use this formula, cos of 2x. If you want, you can write in the working column for a reference here. It is easier in that case, how to apply the required result. Now 2 cos of 2x is 2 cos square x minus 1. In the place of x I am having 3x. That one thing you have to remember. So it is 2 into cos square of what is the place, in the place of x we are having 3x, cos square 3x minus 1. So that minus 1 is there, even in the answer on the right hand side minus 1, keep that as it is. Now come to this one. In the previous problem I had 2 cos square 2x. So I used the formula cos of 2x. Here it is cos of 3x. What's the formula for cos of 3x? Only I have derived that also. Cos of 3x is 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. So that is why I told you in the earlier session, unless we are familiar with all the multiple angle formula, we cannot solve the problem. That is why all the formula are taught together. So here I made use of the cos of 2x formula. Now I am making use of the cos of 3x formula. First let me write it as the square term, cos of 3x the whole square minus 1. Solve the problem step by step. Now 2 into, write what is cos of 3x. It is 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x the whole square. Don't forget, whole square minus 1. So now we made use of the 2x formula. We made use of the 3x formula. Now I am making use of the high school algebraic formula, a minus b the whole square. So let me expand that one, a minus b whole square. So that is equal to 2 into, inside the bracket only you do the expansion, a square. Directly to write it, it may be difficult, write one more step. A square means it is 4 cos cube x the whole square plus b square. B square means 3 cos x the whole square minus 2 into a into b. It is 2 into 4 cos cube x into b means 3 cos x. Okay, close the bracket minus 1. Close the bracket minus 1. So I have used the formula a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2 into 4 a into b, that is into there, not 24, 2 into 4 cos cube x into 3 cos x. Now first let me simplify inside the bracket, then finally multiply by 2. 4 square is 16, cos cube the whole square, 3 2s are 6, therefore it becomes cos to the power 6x plus 3 square, that is 9, cos x whole square means cos square x minus 2 into 4 into 3, 2 4s are 8, 8 3s are 24, cos cube into cos, it becomes cos to the power 4x. Close the bracket, then write the number 1. Now finally multiply all of them. 2 16s are 32 into cos to the power 6x. 2 9s are 18 into cos square x minus 2 into 24, that is 48 cos to the power 4x, and that minus 1 I am writing as it is. You observe, that is what we had. One term is exchanged, that's all. So they have written in the decreasing order of the power of cos here. So 32 cos to the power 6x plus 18 cos square x minus 48 cos to the power 4x minus 1. So that is the right hand side. So we got the answer here. So we made use of the cos of 2x formula, we made use of the cos of 3x formula, we made use of a minus b whole square formula and multiplying them, and of course law of the indices also we made use. So each step we are making use of some formula or the other, and then we arrive at the result, the right hand side here. Now these are quite lengthy problems, so you can expect it for a higher mark question. Now let me move on to another problem which involves the tan ratio, that is it is a multiple angle for tan function. So the problem is like, it's again little bit lengthy problem, But understand each step carefully. Tan of 4x, you have to show that it is equal to 4 into tan x into 1 minus tan square x, 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 minus 6 into tan square x plus tan to the power 4x. Now, this is what we have to prove here. It is containing only the tan function, and you observe that it is tan of 4x. Again I told you 4x could be written as 2 into 2x. So, you can apply the formula tan of 2x, the multiple angle formula, and here again we have got little bit more of calculation. So, let me carefully solve this problem. First, let me take the left hand side and rewrite it. Take the left hand side, write this as tan of 2 into 2x. Now, remember the formula for tan of 2x. What's the formula? Tan of 2x is 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. Now, this is a formula, the basic one which you have derived. So, whatever may be the angle, 2x left hand side, x on the right hand side. So, here directly you could have written 4x becomes 2x, half of that one, or you just use that formula 2 tan x. So, write 2. In the place of x, I am having 2x. Therefore, it is 2 times tan of 2x here divided by 1 minus tan square x, that is square of this number, this function, that is tan square of 2x. The difference is, there we had x, here it is 2x, that is the only difference. So, the same formula tan of 2x I have to use for the numerator as well as for the denominator. Same formula I used here, the angle was different. Now, I am using the basic formula directly here. So, write the value of tan of 2x here. So, again we are having a fraction, rational function. So, be careful about the which will be the numerator, which will be the denominator. Tan of 2x means you can write 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. If you want, you can use a bracket also here. Now, denominator, this 1, write it as 1 by 1 to avoid confusion, tan square x. So, use that formula, tan square 2x means, what is the formula for tan x? The numerator, that has to be squared, that is all. So, it is 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x, the whole square. So, numerator only 1 tan of 2x we had, denominator tan square of 2x. So, we wrote tan of 2x directly, here I am using the square of that one. So, the denominator now has to be squared, and numerator you write as it is. So, the left hand side now would be equal to 2 into 2, that is 4 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. So, numerator you need not worry, it is already there. The denominator we have to do the calculation. Write that 1 as 1 by 1. Look at here, look at the expression 2 tan x by some function whole square. So, the numerator, again law of the indices, a minus b whole square equal to a square by b square. A square means the numerator square, that is 2 tan x the whole square. Square of the denominator means 1 minus tan square x the whole square. Okay. If you can directly write, well and good. Otherwise, write one more step. So, write the numerator as it is. At present, we don't have any change. It is 4 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. Whereas, in the denominator, we have to take the LCM. What is the LCM? For 1 and 1 minus tan square x whole square. Don't expand this one, keep it as it is. Now, 1 minus tan square x, the whole square, is the LCM. This is one denominator, this is the other denominator. So, it is 1 into this, that is 1 minus tan square x the whole square minus, look here, 2 tan x whole square here. 2 square means 4 and tan x whole square means it is tan square x. Now, here be careful. Look, we are having a fraction divided by another fraction, isn't it? Now, it is like this. I told in one of the previous problem, a by b divided by c by d. So, instead of division, if you write it as into, this gets reciprocated. Let me write that in that form. That is equal to 4 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. Now write it into, this goes to the numerator, 1 minus tan square x the whole square, whole thing divided by this denominator, 1 minus tan square x the whole square minus 4 tan square x, 4 tan square x. Now you observe, one term can be cancelled. So what is remaining in the numerator? 4 tan x is already there. One term is cancelled. Another term is remaining. 4 tan x by 1 minus tan square. So numerator part already we got the answer. So we have to simplify the denominator. Look at the denominator. It is of the form a minus b whole square. Again the algebraic formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab. A square means 1, b square tan square whole square means tan to the power 4x minus 2 into a into b, that is 2 into tan square x. These are the expansion of this one terms, minus write the other one, it is 4 times tan square x minus 4 times tan square x. So we got the numerator already. Now let me simplify the denominator. It is 4 into tan x into 1 minus tan square x divided by 1. Let me write in a proper order. Minus 2 tan square minus 4 tan square is minus 6 tan square x, then plus tan to the power 4x. You observe, it is nothing but the right hand side. So this is how we have to solve the problem here. So here I considered the 4x as 2 into 2x, applied the tan of 2x formula 2 times, and the remaining calculation is nothing but the algebraic calculation by taking the LCM, dividing one fraction by another fraction. Now next problem, one more problem I am considering here, in which one ratio would be given. You have to find the value of the half angle. Dear students, this problem is different from the previous one. The value of one ratio has been given. So here the half angle formula which I had mentioned in the earlier session, I will be making use of that one. The value of tan x has been given, it is minus 4 by 3. Now it is given that the angle is in the second quadrant. That is why tan x, as you know, is negative in the second quadrant. It has been given as minus 4 by 3. You have to find the value of the half angle tan of x by 2. Don't take the half value of this one. It is, you have to use the half angle formula. Now first I make use of this half angle formula. We have proved that, we have just seen this one, tan of x equal to 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square x by 2. The same formula I had for tan of 2x. If 2x were to be there it would be x, half of that one. 1x is there, half of that one. That is the way we derived the half angle formula. So tan of x equal to, we know this result, 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square x by 2. I am making use of this formula directly. Now, the value of tan x has been given to us. What is that equal to? Let me write that value. Minus 4 by 3. We know that value. That is equal to 2 tan x by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square x by 2. Now, you can keep tan x by 2 as it is. Cross multiply, then we can get the value. But I just make an assumption so that each time you need to try tan of x by 2. For that, no, I am making, I'll be using some other variable. But finally, we have to find the value in terms of tan only. So, what I do is, let tan x by 2, for our convenience, that's all. Let tan x by 2 be equal to y. Now, come to this one. It is minus 4 by 3 equal to 2y divided by 1 minus y square. Now, in arithmetical calculation, 2 1s are 2 2s are, you could cancel, or you can take the other side also cancel. That is, what is remaining? Minus 2 by 3 equal to y divided by 1 minus y square. You can certainly keep it as it is and do the calculation. For our convenience, I am writing this one. Finally, I write the value of y to be tan x by 2. Now, cross multiply. Okay? Because since we want the value of y here, tan x by 2 means y, we have to develop an equation in y. Then you can solve that one. When you cross multiply, it is minus 2 into 1 minus y square. That would be equal to 3y. That is the right hand side. 3 into y, and the other side is, it is minus 2 into 1 minus y square. Now, let me remove the bracket. Minus 2 into 1, that is minus 2, minus of minus plus 2y square, that would be equal to 3y. Now, write in the proper order, that is 2y square. Take that 3y to the left hand side, and this minus 2 you write as it is. Look here, what type of equation we have got here? It is 2y square minus 3y minus 2 is nothing but a quadratic equation in x, in y, isn't it? Quadratic equation in y. What is the usual procedure we adopt here to get the value? To get the value of y? There are two methods. One is, we make use of the formula, that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a, or else you do the factorization. Here the factorization is easier. What's the method? 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4. You have to split the number in such a way, the product would be minus 4, the sum would be minus 3. Suppose I take it as minus 4 plus 1, when you multiply minus 4, when you add minus 3. Therefore, you write it as 2y square minus 4y plus 1y minus 2 equal to 0. So, factorization means we try to take out a common factor, 2y into y minus 2 plus 1 into y minus 2, that is equal to 0. I told you could have kept tan x by 2 as it is without making the assumption. Both are correct. Here for convenience sake I am making that one. Therefore, taking out the common factor, y minus 2 into 2y plus 1 equal to 0. So, I come across such equations while solving the equation. So, what does it mean? Either y minus 2 equal to 0 or 2y plus 1 equal to 0, because when a product is 0 means any one of the terms should be equal to 0. Now, in this case, y is equal to 2. In the other case, now or you write it is 2y equal to minus 1 or y would be equal to minus 1 by 2. Now, which value should we take into consideration? Now, look at the problem. Tan x equal to minus 4 by 3, x lies in the second quadrant. Whatever may be the value of x, we do not know the exact value. X is in the second quadrant means x by 2 x by 2 means half of that value. Suppose it is equal to 100 degree, 100 by 2, 50 degree. Whatever may be, even 179 degree if you take the last value, half of that would be certainly comes in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant, as you know, all the ratios are positive. So, this value cannot be taken into consideration. What is the reason? Y equal to minus half, or you can write y means it is tan of x by 2 equal to minus half. You have to give the reason. Okay, is equal to minus half cannot be taken into consideration. What is the reason? Since x lies in the second quadrant, x by 2 lies in the first quadrant where tan is positive. Therefore, this value is ruled out. Now, what is remaining? This one. What is y? You write therefore, tan x by 2 is equal to 2. So, this is how you have to solve the problem. So, you could have kept tan x by 2 as it is, or our convenience sake I have taken it as y, but finally you have to write the answer in terms of the given function, that is tan of x by 2. So, this is the procedure we adopt to solve the problems on the multiple angles. So, in the same problem, we may have to use the multiple angle 2x or 3x or half angle formula also to arrive at the required result. So, this problem is a little bit different from the previous problem where one ratio was given, we were calculating the half of that the ratio, half of that value, the same ratio we are calculating, but for the half of that angle we were calculating. So, in this problem we made use of the half angle formula and arguing, because in the first quadrant all the ratios are positive, that second value cannot be taken into consideration. So, finally we arrive at the value tan of x by 2 is equal to 2 because it has to be a positive quantity. Now, these are the problems I have worked out in that one. Now, let me move in the next session, and I am going to teach you another set of formulae which are called as transformation formulae, because in this one I am going to derive 8 formulae. The first 4 formulae convert product to sum or difference, the second one convert the sum or difference to product, because we are transforming from one form to another form. They are called as transformation formulae, okay, that we will be deriving, and another some 3-4 sessions I will be going to work out problems connected with the transformation formula. So, we will meet in the next session. Thank you.